Today I am going to try out some Pinterest DIYs that I saw on Pinterest and I knew I had to recreate. I hope you find lots of inspo here, so get cozy and let's get started. First DIY is going to be painting on a vinyl. I saw this so many times on Pinterest and this was my inspo. So let's start. So the most important thing for this is you need a vinyl. I just got mine for free, but I'm sure you can find one in a vintage shop, or just ask anyone if they have a broken vinyl. And really, trust me, this was broken. You can't use this anymore. Or I think it's broken. I don't actually know, but he will give something out like that for free. So anyways, then I started painting, and I'm gonna go for a lined look. I can't explain it, but you'll know what I mean in a minute. And I took the colors that scream like dopamine decor, because that's what I wanted to go for with this vinyl. And so I took a normal beige color and then a big screaming orange, and after that a pink. My acrylic colors didn't cover everything in the first time, so I had to go over it with multiple layers until it was fully covered and you couldn't see the beige shining through. So if you do this, make sure you have colors that actually cover everything. It's just going to be so much easier, and it's going to take you so much less time to do this. And now for the flowers, I just drafted them on with a pencil that I erased soon after again, only just that I knew about how I had to draw them. And yeah. And you can leave yourself time with this, there shouldn't be a rush in doing the flowers. And in the whole thing, it's just so calming to paint something. And I really like to experiment with the different types of canvases you can paint on. So this was kind of cool to do. The middle part of the flowers I just did with one of those cosmetic sticks. You see what I mean? And I used a light pink because all the other colors were so extreme that I wanted the flowers to be a little more pastel and not that crazy. And this is how it turned out. I absolutely love this. With these little flowers here, I'm obsessed, and I'm so gonna hang this up somewhere. I don't know where yet, but I will. And next are earrings that I made out of clay. This sounds so easy, and this was my inspo. And let's go recreate that. For this DIY, all you really need is an earring set and clay. I just use Fimo clay. I still have so much of that at home. And I mixed mine that it's a little more pink, in the way I like it. And you can do any shape with this. I went for circles, and I used that pink you see there, and also the beige you see at the bottom. And my set had this little stick, and there I could just put on the circles of clay I made. And it's so easy, and it's kind of addictive. I wanted to do so much more, but I didn't have the time, so I couldn't. Make sure to punch a hole in the top part of your circle so you can put one of those rings through it. And now you have to bake it. I actually forgot to film the baking thing, but on your clay there will be a description on how to bake it. And when it's freshly baked and cooled out, you have to close the ring while you have that earring hanger thingy, I have no clue how you call that, in, and yeah, then it looks like that. And you just have to do that with the other earring, and then you have these cute earrings. And this is how they turned out. Like, look at this. This is so pretty, and I can't believe I made this myself. Next up is a super simple one, a recipe book. And I've actually been doing this for a while now, and I wanted to share this with you because it's something that I just love doing, and I'll show you. So here's mine. I'm just using a normal book that I once found in a craft store. It's not really a special book. And you can see it's all in German, by the way, because these are all German recipes. And it's just all my favorite recipes in there. Some recipes I haven't even tried, but most of them are great. And the book, I just decorated that with a couple of stickers and, well, with a title and everything. And I don't know how to explain the next DIY. It's like a card game card. You paint it yourself and you like do everything yourself. And I just thought it looked so cute on Pinterest, so I tried it, and this was my inspo here. So let's try to recreate exactly that. First step is to cut out the form you need it to have. I just used a other play card from Harry Potter Uno and traced it on there, and then you can cut it out. Make sure to use thick paper so the acrylic paint won't damage the paper, because if it damages the paper, I've tried that out, it does not look good, trust me. And just so the edges aren't like painted, you can put on some washi tape and the edges will look so smooth. I do that every time I need pretty edges. It's seriously the best hack ever. And another plus point for this is you can actually stick it onto your desk. And now I just like painted on a chessboard onto my card. And I decided to do the one with the cherry from my inspo picture before that I showed you. And I think it turned out pretty well. So first I just like painted on a chessboard with my black and white colors. And I erased what I had painted on there with a pencil so that you can't see the lines when I color over it, because my white does not do a good coverage job. So otherwise you would see even those lines. Yeah, like that's just a little thing that you should look after when you do this. And doing the black one, like layer, was so exhausting because I don't have any good pencils left. Like, I don't know where they went, but they aren't where they're supposed to be, and I don't know where to look for them. So yeah. And then after it's dried, I painted on a cherry. And, well, yeah, that's nothing special. And then I went over it with the usual cherry colors, just like a red and a green, and I colored the cherry. Here I also had to do multiple layers because my colors just weren't doing the job correctly. And in the end, you couldn't really see it that well, so I had to go around it with some white pen, but you'll see that in a minute. Yeah, exactly, that's what I mean. And yeah, now I just pull off the washi tape, and how satisfying is that? I always love to pull off washi tape. It's like my favorite part of every DIY. And I painted the edges with like a little pen so that you could actually like see where the white stops. And here's what I talked about before. I went around the cherry with a white gel pen. I actually got that for like free. It was like a free gift when I ordered something. And it just makes the whole drawing pop, because otherwise you wouldn't have seen the colors. And now for the numbers, because it's gonna be a Jaskarten card. I don't know how you call that game in English, but in German it's like, you know, Jassen. I don't know if you know the game. So anyways, I did it too because that's what was on my Pinterest inspo picture. And yeah, basically then you just color out the diamonds, because red diamonds is just what matches a cherry the best. And actually you're already done. And this is how it turned out. I love the cherry in the middle. And you could also make lots of them and then turn them into a little booklet. I also saw that on Pinterest. Next step is a bookmark. Now, I make a bookmark for every single book I read, or at least I try to. And I have today started to read this book, The Fiancé de la Main. I don't know if you know it, but it sounds really good. And I haven't made a bookmark for that yet, so let's do that. For this, I traced another bookmark that I had made onto a piece of thick paper, but if you don't have another bookmark, you can also just use a ruler. And well, yeah, basically then I had to cut it out. I made the edges round because I just think that looks prettier. And then I also did like squares here, but wobbly, because I think that looks cooler than like the really exact ones. And again, I erased it so you can't see the pencil lines. And then I took these different shades of pink and I just started painting those squares. And it's also like in that chess optic-y thing, just like this time it's in pink and in even more pink. So yeah. And this is so satisfying to watch. It took much longer than this, but like for an average bookmark you only need like 20 minutes, and I think everybody has that, and it's so relaxing. This is also like a great design for Valentine's Day, because that's coming up, you know, because of the hearts. And this is the finished bookmark. I love how it turned out, and I'm gonna do so many more. And now I can put it into my book and I can read. Yay! Anyways, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. And if you've watched until the end, make sure to comment this emoji down below so I can see that you've watched until here. And bye-bye! Hope to see you next time.